All right, we are here with Traci Belmonte, who was one of my last interviews last year, in a van, as you were mentioning. And this year we are back. You are back at CPAC from Lanterns, Your Voice America. What do you have lined up for people who follow you these days?
What do I have lined up? Well, if you follow my Twitter, which is @RealPolitidiva, you know I am the Troll Slayer. I am from New York, as you can tell by my accent, even though people think I am a Russian bot, obviously. If you come on my Twitter page, you will laugh. You will get great information. You will see me slay the trolls, slay the liberals. I have a lot of practice doing that at New York. And of course, Your Voice America, I am the Friday night co-host. Bill Mitchell has entrusted me with a great responsibility and a great honor to take over the Friday night show. And we also have a women's show called The Better View with Dr. Gina Loudon. A lot of you know her from Fox, and the wonderful Ann Vandersteel as well. And it's a wonderful women's show. You've got to check it out.
Now, obviously, there was a different dynamic last year when you were covering CPAC because you had, President Trump was new. We didn't know it was coming. This year, what do you see? What kind of a vibe do you get from the people here so far?
It's Trump's CPAC. I believe Trump not only rewrote the Republican Party, he rewrote the Conservative Party. And if we look at his record so far, he is the most conservative president that we've ever had. I also noticed that there are some people who are missing and absent from here who were never Trumpers. I thought maybe that would be an interesting dynamic to interview some of them and see if Trump.
Well, there are a few. I mean, Sarah Rumph is here, who's an old friend and a never Trumper, and I interviewed her earlier or yesterday. But I haven't seen too many. There was one. I did one interview with a young lady who was from the Mount Holyoke Republicans, who was not a fan of Trump. But then again, the fact that you can have a Mount Holyoke College Republican itself is such an amazing thing that I'll take what I can get there.
It's so true. I thought what would be very interesting is seeing these never Trumpers convert to full-on Trumpers, like an Orrin Hatch. That's the endorsement that you want. You want that never Trumper that didn't think he was going to be a good president say, hey, he's the best president of my lifetime, best president I ever worked under. So you want those Orrin Hatch type of Republicans. I was wondering if I was going to see that today, but it seems that the crowd is very MAGA. It's a MAGA movement, and the conservative wing has been really taken over by it.
Of course, you've got this situation where 18 months ago, Mitt Romney was making speeches saying how unqualified President Trump is, and then tweeting out how grateful he is for his endorsement.
Yes.
So, I mean, wins will do that.
Look, Mitt Romney is a lock in Utah. Trump would be foolish not to back him because it's going to look like his movement is failing if he backs a failing candidate. We don't want another Roy Moore or Luther Strange situation. So. Okay,
now I'm going to ask you the questions I've asked everyone here. Okay. Trump year one, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Oh, 2. If I had more than 2 thumbs, they would be up. I have to tell you, I love him more and more every day. And the only other president that I've loved in my lifetime like this was Ronald Reagan. So
you're not old enough to have been.
Oh, I am. I won't tell you my age, but I am. I was young. But I credit Ronald Reagan and my parents.
See, I was in high school in the Reagan years, and I know I've got a few years on you. But
I was a little younger, but I was also in the Young Republicans in high school. So.
No, back then I was a Democrat, and I had my teachers all telling me how afraid they were of Reagan. But I was also a hawk as a son of a World War II vet,
right.
So that won me. That made a difference in where I am today.
Democrats were very, very different then than they are now. They've been hijacked by this progressive left, crazy socialist movement. They're not the Democrats of the JFK era.
No, they're not.
No.
Okay, the thing you like the best about Trump year one, the thing you like the least?
The thing I like the best about Trump year one.
Best thing he did.
Best thing he did was tax reform. I have to tell you, myself, in my own paycheck, $200 more every 2 weeks. That's $400. I moved down a bracket. $400 a month. Those aren't crumbs. That's a car payment for a year. This is rent. This is a better life for myself and for my family. So, I mean, that's definitely the best thing he did because I see it directly in my pocket.
All right. Thing you like the least?
What do I like? That's a really, really difficult question. I guess the healthcare disaster, which isn't his fault. It's the fault of our very feckless Congress, and there's just our Congress. Look, we have the presidency, we have every state government, just about the majority. We have the Senate, the Congress, and we can't do anything pretty much because of the feckless Senate. We're held hostage by 5 people.
All right. Speaking of the Congress, of course, big midterm election year. Small numbers in the Senate, but big, good map for us. Tougher job in the House. Do we keep the House and Senate? What are the odds?
We absolutely do. In fact, it's going to be a red tsunami. It's not going to be like a red wave, a blue puddle. No. It's going to be a red tsunami. We're going to overtake it.
You were the only person besides me who has that much confidence.
I have.
And I think, and my confidence is not only because of the maps, the districts they have to win, but I think, like you said, you've got an extra car payment every month. It's going to be hard to vote against that car payment.
I love the Boston accent, by the way, because you just remind me of family that I have up there. But you're right. I mean, when it comes down to food on the table, horseback riding lessons for your daughter that you really wanted, the dance lessons, the new car. When it comes down to those things that people can see that are tangible, that's where it's at. You want more money in your pocket to spend. You see the jobs, 2.5 million jobs since this man has been elected. The wealth that has increased since election day. This is the tangible stuff that we all see, and that's why it's going to be a red tsunami. And we know we got to get MAGA Republicans in there, get rid of those rhinos.
And what should Trump do to help make that red tsunami happen?
Keep doing what he's doing. He keeps winning. He's got to keep on winning.
Okay, last question. We've heard a lot of talk about a possible deal, the wall for DACA. If you got an actual wall, not a theoretical wall, not a wall to be built in 5 years, but an actual wall for legalizing the DACA kids, do you make the deal?
It depends. There's a lot of variables that go into this. Look, we're not going to have a trail of tears. Nobody likes that these people got to cut the line, and immigrants that did everything correctly have to still continue to wait on that line. But it's not Trump's fault. Trump is a problem solver. This was Barack Obama's baby, okay? Trump is solving that problem. We have to solve the immigration issue. We can't do what Reagan did and not get everything up front. We need to get not only the wall, but we need to end chain migration and the diversity lottery as well. And so I would be for giving these people a pathway to citizenship as long as it was far away. And if they entered the military and did valiant military service, they could get their citizenship a little bit more quickly. Therefore, the military, a lot of Republicans in the military, you convert some of these DACA people into Republicans, and you prop up your military, which is sorely lacking.
And finally, where can people find you?
They can find me on Twitter at @RealPolitidiva, and you can also see me on Your Voice America. I co-host on Friday nights with Bill Mitchell, but check it out. Monday through Friday. It's an excellent show. You'll love it.
Traci Belmonte, thank you so much for your time, and great to see you again.
Thank you. I have better hair this time.
Your hair